Around the same Nintendo Direct that Mario Wonder was announced, a spin off game, Princess Peach Showtime, was announced. My reaction was okay, cool. It's great seeing Nintendo coming up with original ideas. So I decided to download the game and give it a chance. Princess Peach Showtime wasn't the first time Princess Peach got her very own spin off game. She had her first back during the Nintendo DS with a 2D platformer game, Super Princess Peach. In this game, Mario is a male damsel. The price now is alright, not that bad. I am not the demographic for this game because I am a hairy man, and for a Mario game, I haven't seen many creators on YouTube talking about it. Maybe it's because other hairy men are embarrassed about playing a video game about a princess in a pink dress. With the reviews of this game, all I had seen were 7 out of 10s and so on. So basically the only negative review I did find of this game was from a 40-year-old white dude. I am going to try this game out and see if this game is good, being a hairy man myself. Even if this game doesn't involve rescuing a princess, this game's story and premise are so damn simple. Princess Peach gets invited to a theater and the villain ruins the whole damn thing. She looks like something out of Nights into Dreams or Balan Wonderworld, and her name is Madame Grape. No, she is not from VeggieTales, so Nintendo won't get sued by whoever owns VeggieTales now. As I first started controlling Peach, there is some waiting in order for Madame Grape, the villain of this game, to show up. Kind of like in real life, waiting to get your ticket at the movie theater. Princess Peach Showtime is a 2.5D platformer, and it has the gameplay of going from point A to point B. And this game is made for a different demographic from Nintendo veterans. The audience that Princess Peach Showtime is the elementary aged girl market. If I had a young daughter, then she would get a kick out of that game. And I have a younger stepsister in that demographic, and she would get a kick out of that game as well. Does that mean that this game is bad? No, definitely not. As a grown man, this game is a decent enough game with nothing unacceptably wrong with it. I did have some fun with this game. With the game's art style and the game's soundtrack, it is a beautiful game to look at and listen to. Love the game's theater stage set look. It made sense for Princess Peach's second spin-off game to be play-themed because Super Mario Bros. 3 was a play which was a fan theory people made. Love the Western levels theme with that westerny soundtrack. Sounds so good, and I could definitely use that in future videos. Whoa, 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 whoa. Please say that again, please. I love the jazzy theme of the hub world at the theater. So damn catchy. The hub world isn't remotely interesting or fun to mess around in, like in Super Mario 64 or Mario Galaxy. The hub world is similar to Crash Bandicoot 2, and there are 5 floors in this game, with each floor having 4 stages, and a basement with levels from one of each transformation. Transformations are this game's power-ups. They are themed after themes of plays Cowgirl Peach, Detective Peach, Kung Fu Peach, Mighty Peach, Ninja Peach, Chef Peach, Mermaid Peach. Uh-oh, I have shown a female character showing skin. Uh-oh, I am sexist because of our overly sensitive and politically correct society. Every level with different transformations feel like I am playing a different game because a lot of them have different gaming mechanics. Mighty Peach has 2D shoot 'em up sections. Ninja Peach is more stealth based. With Chef Peach, you decorate cakes, and it is kind of fun. Wish that I had more creative freedom with how I decorate the cakes, here is a cake I made. I am going to make it up to you to decide what was I trying to draw with the cake frosting. Make your own conclusions. The stages that I have the most fun with are the Detective Peach stages because of the puzzle solving. Like that I have to think with this one, but the detective puzzles are not as fleshed out as the ones in the Arkham games. Some of the stages have a plot in them, and one of them is quite dark and adult for a game in the Mario universe because Detective Peach has to stop a terrorist from blowing up the clock tower. You know, a kid-friendly version of terrorism. Then there's one where there is a zombie apocalypse, and cookies cure the oval people. And the zombified oval people have a cookie fetish. Okay, I know it's a fucking game, but could Madame Grape mind control the zombies to not have a fetish with food that cures the oval people? God, I am nitpicking over a girly game, and I am a hairy man. Princess Peach Showtime's bosses are fun, but the final boss, Madame Grape, is a fucking joke. You are just tapping B until you win, pushing the analog stick right. No pattern, no strategy, nothing. Video games! It only took me around 5 to 7 hours to make it to the final boss and make it to the credits. Only 5 hours. That is okay if the game has replay value, and this game does. You collect sparkle gems and ribbons, and that adds to your completion. You can spend sparkle gems on decorations for the theater and coins for dresses for Peach. I bought a brown dress because it is the color of chocolate. Getting the sparkle gems isn't fun hunting for it because the level design is way too linear for my liking. You can only use one transformation in the level that it is themed after. The game is just going from point A to point B. There are no hidden rooms that you can only access with certain transformations. You can only put on the one transformation that the stage gives you. So this idea of transformations in this game wasn't used to its full potential. You can't backtrack in this game, so when you miss a sparkle gem, you will have to play the level all over again if you want it. This is why I didn't go back to get the sparkle gems, because the level design is too linear and the levels don't change when you replay them. After beating the main story, there is a challenge mode you unlock to get a high score with the transformations, and a challenge mode with the bosses with objectives like beat the boss without taking damage, or get the pieces of the sparkle gem. So there is some replay value, but not a crazy amount. I get that this game was made for a younger demographic and not 30-year-old white dudes, but this is Nintendo. I expect more. This isn't the blandest game in the world, but this game is just way too simple and linear for my tastes. I still had some fun with this game, and it is a charming game. I love this game's aesthetic, and this game does have charm. This is Nintendo. I expect more substance for adult players. What Nintendo does really well and has done well for decades is making games appealing for both the young and the old. Princess Peach Showtime is a game not made for hairy men, so it is not my cup of tea. This game is just an above average game. I had some fun with it, but Nintendo had made much better. Princess Peach Showtime is a game that you are definitely not going to be spending hundreds of hours on. It was still great seeing Nintendo coming up with original and fresh ideas, but this game is just alright. Had some fun with this game, but it could have been better. God damn it, I should have shaved my legs before playing this.